John Hall Buchanan, Jr. was born on March 19, 1928 and died on March 5, 2018. He was a Republican former U.S. Representative from Alabama's 6th Congressional District. A native of Paris, Tennessee, Buchanan served in the United States Navy from 1945 to 1946 and then relocated to Alabama to attend Samford University in Birmingham. After his graduation, Buchanan did graduate work at the University of Virginia at Charlottesville, before he transferred to the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary in Louisville, Kentucky. In 1957, he graduated from the seminary and served as pastor of churches in Tennessee, Alabama, and Virginia. In 1962, Buchanan, while still an active pastor in Birmingham, was one of 3 unsuccessful Republican candidates for Congress. The U.S. House candidates that year ran statewide. Because state law required that voters support 8 candidates for their ballot to count, the Republicans had to back 5 Democrats, who were technically their at-large opponents, or to write in the names of 5 Republicans who were not official candidates, a process that proved too burdensome to overcome. The congressional race corresponded with the controversial admission of James Meredith, who became the first African American in history to graduate from the University of Mississippi in neighboring Mississippi. Buchanan said that the Alabama congressional delegation had responded to the desegregation crisis only after intense pressure from the home folks. They nodded their heads yes when the Kennedys asked them to, and have come back home and denied they were national Democrats. Buchanan led the 3-candidate field in 1962 with 141,202 votes but failed to dislodge the 8th-place Democratic candidate, Representative Carl Elliott of Jasper. Buchanan was also the finance director for the resurgent Alabama Republican Party. In 1964, he was handily elected to Congress from the Birmingham-based 6th District, having unseated the 10-year incumbent Democrat, George Huddleston, Jr., by a staggering 21-point margin. This was particularly shocking since the Republican Party had been more or less non-existent in Alabama for the better part of 80 years. Indeed, most of the 6th's living residents had never been represented by a Republican before. However, Alabama voters turned against the Democrats after Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964 into law. Partly as a result, Barry Goldwater easily carried the District 10 route to winning 69% of Alabama's popular vote. He died at 89 years old.